when I played against them earlier, but they've had a whole day to warm up together, and they did not play together yesterday.
Right. Yeah, Bladewise definitely had a really interesting situation. So
I got screwed by it.
So Javi's flight arrived at 6 p.m. on Friday, and their pool was at like noon or whatever, 11 a.m. So Bladewise said, okay, instead of taking the DQ and not playing teams, I'm going to try to get out of my pool with a level 9 computer. And if I can get out of my pool with a level 9 computer and just hold on until Saturday when Javi arrives, then we'll be good. So he teamed with a level 9 Ganon, and he was able to make it out of his pool in losers, losing only to Zoo and Cactuar.
He said one time he had to take 6 stocks with his 3 stocks. They just ranked the Ganon.
They just ranked it because you cannot. Can you? I don't think you can. Right.
I mean, they don't downbeat or recover like this Ganon.
They don't downbeat or recover. They're very restable, very gimpable.
Yeah.
So
that means they haven't. Bladewise and Javi have not lost a set in this tournament yet.
That's right, since they basically started in losers. Javi is extremely strong Fox player, obviously very technical.
With his brother, he is an amazing doubles player, so
yeah, that's true.
He and Bladewise have found a comparable level of synergy.
Right. I think Fox Peach is an easy team to make happen. All things considered, like it's pretty obvious what both teammates kind of should be doing at most times.
Yeah. Javi, I noticed he doesn't really respect his teammate zone that much. He kind of runs around and does everything. Oh, see, like right there, that was definitely Javi's fault for getting in that space. The Peach has it, man.
Yes. Yeah, he jumped right into Bladewise's nair. And I think that's part of doubles, too, is like knowing how to trust your opponent.
Yeah. And it's not bad for the Fox to run around and try to do everything. If you watch Suzy 420 and PewPew, they have a very ironed out way of teaming and letting PewPew run free. But yeah, still, the Peach can do a lot too.
That's also part of doubles, especially like non-top level doubles, is like when you team with someone who's weaker than you, like knowing how to play the role of the guy that does absolutely everything and knowing when to hold off.
Right.
Knowing when you should trust your opponent, when you shouldn't because they're not as good as you, is a thing. So
I'm a little bit curious what they think like Bladewise's role is in their team right now. Okay. They needed that shine, but still looking really good for DJ and the Moon. Better level of synergy.
And this is another example, right, of like 2 players who are probably better in singles, Bladewise and Javi, I think. But you take, I mean, obviously it's closer than Android to Mute King or what have you, but
yeah, I'd say like they're definitely like a slight step up.
Yeah, slight, ever so slight. But Red Team, they've got all these years of experience, so they're gonna have this element of synergy that the blue team probably won't have. Ooh, see, like, that was definitely a dead Javi if DJ Nintendo turned around to get that up smash, by the way.
I'm noticing that Javi isn't like really letting Bladewise be the defense where like if you get hit and you're the Fox, you want your partner to pick up the slack until you can get back to neutral. You don't want to be rolling into the other team or get up attacking and stuff like that. So I think I'll have to work on that.
That was a phenomenal jab and up smash. All right, this is a very different ball game. I mean, oh
look at it.
Tech air dodge.
Look at his controller.
That is always a mistake. That is almost always you input the you did the shoulder button input too late to do the tech. Right. So what happens is you already slid off. You're already able to act. And press L or R and you just air dodge and you die.
It's annoying too because you can't. It's really hard to condition yourself not to do that because you're like, oh, I hit the ground. I'm gonna try to attack, but then like you're just too slow.
Right.
So. DJ and the Moon were winning that, right? Isn't that what we said? Like
they were
like a minute ago. Okay.
They were winning. They were winning for a cool minute.
Javi's beastly, man. One of the fastest and most like run you over kind of Foxes.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, 2009 Foxes or something. Where
he was
Mango was the best and just ran everyone over.
Yeah, he definitely like plays like that style with an element of like Hacks Money-ish tech skill.
Yeah, he is ridiculously fast. Also plays arcade claw style like this, so he has to go like that to do a grab.
Right.
Really, the only player I've seen do that actually.
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually gripping the controller with his left hand like a normal, like you normally would, and then he's doing this. So.
Right. It's so weird.
I know it is.
How does one like play this game for years?
How do you decide to do that?
Yeah, you're a noob and you're like, oh, this seems better to me.
What
everyone else has ever done.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
Peach,
I don't know, man.
Peach in those sandwiches is ridiculously good. If you just down smash on the other side of somebody while your partner like hits them into you, it takes so much damage.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, I gotta say, of the character switches,
Nice.
I feel like this is actually an odd time to go to Fox. I feel like that last game was extremely close, and they kind of had it.
Yeah, Pikachu, especially on Battlefield, excellent at ledge guarding Fox and vertical killing power.
And versus Peach, I feel like Bladewise is much happier having DJ play Fox because now Bladewise can actually just mess him up. If he gets a hit, you know.
Peach definitely wrecks Pikachu in singles, but in doubles,
yeah, he does it more by just like zoning him out, right, and just making life really difficult for him, not necessarily by
because it's the neutral game in singles that is the problem, but Peach doesn't have to deal with that. So, but it does look like it's going pretty well. That said, the first game was going pretty well at first as well. So.
Yep, Javi right there did the classic I don't play that much teams recovery and side beat to the ledge, and DJ was like not ready for it. Probably didn't expect him to do it because you're not supposed to do that like ever.
If you're good at doubles and the people keep doing what you'd consider scrubby double-less options, sometimes it takes a little bit to get adjusted to that.
Yeah.
So, okay. Interesting.
Was that a back throw or a down throw?
Dude, that's the only throw in the game. I don't know which one is which.
It is actually hard to tell. Because if it was a back throw, that probably meant do a down throw and it's going to hit. But if that was a down throw, that means that it was DI dependent. In which case, maybe he shouldn't have gone for the up smash in the first place.
In my singles experience, those throws aren't really relevant, so I never really learned to discriminate.
Distinguish them?
Distinguish, yeah. Okay, so tie game right now. That was weird and kind of lucky, I want to say. Okay, see right there what you saw from the moon. He's ready for the pickup there. He wants, to catch the DI off somebody who gets hit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Good, good presence. Oh, okay. He's gonna die. Wow, that was unfortunate. I feel like he could have made it back by just not side being and just not being immediately.
The 3 stocks each is the most important part of the game too. That's generally when it's decided. Luckily, he was the high percent one. Can he get a save? Yes, he can. Nice.
That was pretty good. They still got. Ooh, I want to say Javi could have shine spiked him. I think Javi might have missed his input. I'm not sure.
Something you gotta watch out for in doubles is if somebody is like shielding near the ledge and your partner's trying to recover, if you hit them, it'll push them onto the ledge, and you can get your teammate ledge hogged by that. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
Really gotta be careful. Letting Moon go in because of percents, but wow.
Ooh,
that sucks, but that's it. Oh, Bladewise. I guess that's why Javi's not trusting him.
I guess so. I don't know.
Or maybe Bladewise knows that Javi hasn't been trusting him. So in the moment when they needed to have the trust, they both, were deer in the headlights or whatever.
Yeah, or something. I mean, I kind of was like, okay, I think he's too far away to make it back. And I think maybe they both just thought, okay, it's over.
Right. I mean, you should just always float there and do the move. No matter how managed we play, NTSC Fox has a farther recovery than you can know every time.
NTSC Fox consistently going above and beyond the Call of Duty, bewildering us viewers.
Right. Even, you and I have played probably tens of thousands of games with Fox on the screen. It's still, it still catches you off guard.
Sometimes it catches you off guard, man. It's just he just goes real far and has a lot of options.
But I also just want to say it does suck when you've been having bad teamwork with your partner, so then you get conditioned to not do good teamwork, and then in the moment when they do decide to trust you, then you're already conditioned to not do the teamwork.
Right.
It happens pretty often.
Right.
Okay, dude, we've seen a lot of Battlefield today.
Yeah, we have. Yes, we have. And with DJ and the Moon, it's funny how they're more willing to counterpick characters than they are counterpick stage almost.
Yeah.
They're just going back to Battlefield and then maybe switching their characters up.
I guess when you think about it, oh wow.
I like that.
I guess he tricked his DI. I don't know. I'm not sure why he wouldn't hold in there. Shield Breaker is just always a hype move. Maybe it's because it's overall pretty bad. Moon not able to get up there in time to position for a big combo. Especially against Peach, if you can do a team combo where you carry them up the platforms, Peach can't really do anything to stop that because she's so slow to get up there.
Yeah, and then you can end it pretty early with like a Fox up air.
Right.
Which, is going to KO her around 80 to 90, so if she's high up enough. So DJ the Moon making this work really well now. This is like the most solid lead I want to say we've seen in all of top 8, save for the Music King Hungry Box set.
DJ and the Moon are just always winning at first. What keeps happening, man?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
This is weird.
Oh, a jab from Bladewise when I think maybe a nair would have been better.
Good shield DI from the Moon. Marth has a terrible shield, so usually if you see him get hit by like 2 hits of down smash, he ends up getting shield poked.
Right.
People miss techs a lot in doubles. You should really go for a lot of reads on miss tech. They definitely could have gotten...
What was that?
That was the Moon probably not realizing that DJ could get up there, because if a Fox can get up there, you definitely want to let him
just let him do it, right? That was was that a lack of trust?
Nah, I think it was just bad situational awareness.
Okay.
Alternatively, I didn't see Bladewise %. Maybe Moon thought he could have killed him too, but I doubt it. Moon very smart to hit DJ with that fair there. If your partner gets hit, a lot of time it's a good strategy to just hit through the crowd, because not only will you hit the other team, but if you do the right moves, the knockback will get canceled.
That's right.
Or overridden.
Yo, and I gotta say, kind of similar, in a similar vein to all the other matches, what was once an enormous lead is now a little close, a little bit. All right.
It's probably the most annoying situation in doubles when you're three stocks in both at high %, because it's so close to being an unwinnable 2-on-1.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, very like do or die at that point.
Javi's had a number of opportunities to go for sandwich combos, but he's always just a little bit too slow to hit the other person back to Bladewise.
Maybe tunnel visioning a little too much, I don't know.
Yeah, it could be bad teamwork, or it could be the fact that Javi is the Fox who wants to fight a lot and is doing the approaching.
Yeah.
So he's not allocating his mental resources to, eyeing what his teammate is setting up for.
Right.
That's the hardest part about being a carry. It's not that you have to fight the other team. It's that you still have to watch your teammate to some extent.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating as a support player if your teammate isn't, doing those team combos with you, because your job as a support is to set up the situations where you can have those brutal teamwork.
Right.
They only got they're not getting very many kills. I wonder, I was looking at the stars. Maybe it's a bunch of SDs. Bladewise and Javi.
Yeah.
Actually, earlier today, Bladewise told me that they played 2 friendlies against Milkman and Doe, and Javi took all 16 stocks.
All 16? Wow.
Yes.
Oh. Speaking of SDs, there's Javi SDing at 0. That hurts.
Yeah.
After what was a very solid start, too. So
this is a gigantically good counter pick, though, for this team.
Yeah,
Marth is terrible on the stage, and Peach is amazing on this stage.
Yeah.
In singles and doubles.
And I think the style, too, right? Like,
nice dunk.
Oh, my God. Blue team is so much more one-on-one focused, I think, and one-on-one centric than the red team. So just being able to split them up and put further distance between them is probably going to be played in their favor. But unfortunately, Javi's stocks are just dropping left and right because of SD or what have you.
Yeah, it is because of SDs, but I'll also say if you're a red team, this is what you want the stocks to look like in general. You want to be jumping the Fox.
Yeah.
Trying to fight the Peach is just terrible strategy. But I guess since they're not doing as many team things, it's not as bad a strategy as it normally would be, because the Peach is opening himself up by fighting in one-on-ones.
Right.
Still though, the counter pick is going to be a big advantage, so they'll probably still be fine despite this deficit.
Yes.
Oh, that side B from the ledge is annoying and pretty good in doubles. I'd say like the risk reward is just
it's not because even when you get hit, often you get to do another recovery move.
Yeah.
And then if your teammate's there, it's kind of all right.
Basically, if your teammate and you are both at the ledge, you should just alternate taking turns trying to get to center until one of you does, because your teammate will then, if you get hit off, your teammate will then be in position to keep them from ledge hogging you, and you'll have time to recover most often.
Yeah.
See, red team, they're good teamwork, lets them recover so well, because blue team isn't able to it's hard to ledge guard 2 people at the same time. You want to hit one person away while you ledge guard the other person.
Right, but if they're both recovering, you kind of have to pick your spot.
Right, and they can, both threaten going to the ledge quick, so blue team isn't able to do the standard flowchart of one person grabbing the ledge while the other covers the on-stage option.
Yeah.
even if blue team wins, I think they really will have to step up their teamwork if they want to win another set.
Yeah. It's looking like, especially, I don't know, I feel like Javi is running a little too wild. Yeah. He's still, you know, they're still running in that situation where Javi is kind of disregarding what Bladewise is doing. And he's kind of getting punished.
It's funny, too, man. Considering how good he is with his brother, I really would have expected them to have had better synergy by now. See, that, okay, not only was that great teamwork by Red Team, but it was literally exactly what I was talking about. They took turns getting up and trying to get back on the stage, which freed up the ledge for their partner. Yeah. That's just the way to do it. Okay.
Easy up air from Javi. And another SD. He should have known that he double jumped. I thought that was very obvious. I don't think he realized
that could have been dangerous shine.
Right.
Shining Marth is probably something that Marth just... Oh, wow. How did that miss? Something that Foxes will just do to Marth because they've probably done it so often and it makes them feel powerful or whatever. They're like, there's a dumb Marth down there. I'll go do it.
I'm going to get him.
See, again, Red Team just alternating, going to the ledge while the other one frees up space for them.
Yep. And now Red Team is in the, is very much in the lead.
He can save.
Okay.
getting some hype in the crowd.
Yep.
Okay, one. Javi can live with or without help. Oh, that was actually really nice by Bladewise. But Javi did a terrible second recovery, getting hit off by the moon. The moon also knowing that you should prioritize saves over ledge guards.
Yeah, especially if you can do so without going off stage.
This is a doable 2-on-1, and not only because of percent, but Peach is a decent 2-on-1 character.
Yeah.
It's hard to close out stocks. She has a chance to recover.
The moon is zoning around so nicely right now, though.
Yeah.
Moon's looking real rough. Yeah, and DJ knows, just like with Armada Android, DJ knows I'm at a high percent, I should be in the back.
I was just about to say, I wish they'd stop going for that grab setup. Even just run into the middle of them and charge the up smash, because if you hit your teammate, it's completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
Not only would he live, but it doesn't matter.
He'll get sent backwards anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you wouldn't kill that percent, and even if it did kill, you'll win the game.
Right. Also, if you don't have to jump over them with that long arc. You can actually just run through and turn around. So some people.
As well, DJ and the Moon, I'm sure they're on the level where they know that you can use invincibility from throws. You get, I think, 7, maybe 6 frames of invincibility when you do a throw.
Yes.
So they're on the level. They've been playing doubles through and through. They could just use invincibility from the throw.
It's very true. Very true.
Also, Fox's up smash is a nice, easy, quick move to set up to use that invincibility. Do you have it? What are you talking about?
Hand motions, I don't know.
Yeah,
GimR doing crazy GimR stuff. So, okay, this time Moon dying very early. Oh, and DJ.
Man, sometimes when I see Marth in doubles, I feel bad for them. I feel like it's a ticking time bomb till something just goes horribly wrong. Like in the set.
I know exactly what you mean.
Because Marth can get junked just like Spacey's.
Yes.
Dude, it's so much less power, man.
He's like, I don't know. I feel like his whole defense game, because he's got amazing defense, especially in singles. But his whole defense game is like, he's got these huge moves that with transcendent priority, which means that you can't trade with the sword. But all his moves are such that he swings the sword once, then he's vulnerable for like a second. And that style of defense just doesn't play that well in teams when you could bat one opponent away and then you're vulnerable. And then if the other opponent's right there, you're just open, and you're going to be open. And the only real way you can be covered for is if your teammate's around. So
Marth is probably the only character that rivals Falcon in terms of bad moves for reversals, for turning neutral game disadvantage to an advantage.
Right.
But at least in doubles, Falcon can live forever and just keep Falcon kicking while his teammate tries to save him.
He's got like stuff he can do.
Marth cannot recover once he's like gets shined or whatever.
Yeah, he's a very predictable. Yeah, and Marth without a jump off stage getting shined is like super curtains mode.
Despite Red Team doing a good job of playing defense at the ledge and recovering together like this,
right?
They're still kind of getting junked this game.
I don't know. I feel like it's just last game. Honestly, Javi threw his stocks away like an idiot. Or just SDs are a thing. And now that it's almost like Red Team is playing more sloppy and Javi has tightened it up.
And that's part of the beauty of best of fives. Just losing one game because you messed up doesn't mean you lose the set.
That's right.
There's less variance in that sense.
Yeah. Oh, that was a flub from the Moon. Letting Fox back in that situation is always going to be a mistake.
So Marth's down there, the half moon.
Yeah,
I won. Oh, shield break. This one could actually matter. Oh, he gets pushed off.
Did he? Yeah, he just got pushed off and immediately grabbed the ledge. Huh?
Yeah, he actually passed ball. How did he know?
Yeah.
That's actually next level awareness. He has never been in that situation in his life.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Oh, great save by Javi. Probably unintentional, but maybe not.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to.
Okay, Javi has cleaned it up. He picked up with a back air there. Didn't get a kill, but you can tell he's
definitely playing just a lot more solid.
Oh,
I think
reads the jump.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
That's the Peach special. You know it's a hard read. It gets so slow. That full hop fair, reading the full hop in the corner.
Yeah, Javi actually missing some kill opportunities on the moon. I don't think it's going to matter a whole lot.
No, it won't.
Shine, yeah.
I'm not sure if Bladewise could have got over there fast enough, but probably what we were saying before, that they don't have their teamwork quite fleshed out. So.
Yep. Ooh, and DJ. Okay, a lot of...
Oh, wow. Smash out of shield.
That was actually a little harder to find than...
Ken versus Westballs.
Yeah, definitely Ken versus Westballs.
That's the Westballs versus Ken.
All right, this is now completely undoable.
Yeah.
This is now
that's the counter hunt. That is the counter hunt.
That is a classic counter hunt. Yep.
Fox is so good in those situations. Just uniquely gifted.
That's it. Yep.
Moon looking real sad. I'd be sad too. That was our first really good set of the day.
That was actually a great effort. I think in that last game, I want to say the Moon was the one that dropped the ball a little bit.
Like I said, dude, it's that Marth thing. It happens with UVAT all the time. Like, the set looks really nice in one game, just goes horribly wrong.
Right, that's all it takes. I know exactly what you're saying, and I think that's what we just saw.
Like, if you play Peach, for instance, another zoning support, there's so much more room for error, where if you mess up, it's not your stock.
Even the slightest.
Yeah. PB&J right there.
Yeah. Okay, I guess so. Probably we're going to run winners finals, I believe. I think the other losers quarters was probably played on a Showdown Smash. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, if we have 2 streams, I can't really imagine what they'd be doing besides that.
Right.
So winners finals, you guys should be real hyped for this. I am, for sure. Yeah. I love Team UGS, and it'll be an upgrade of that set we just saw, where it's the 2 guys who have their teamwork completely fleshed out, versus the guys who are more trying to split them up.
And I think in comparison to DJ and the Moon, even though they're both obviously DJ and the Moon Team Grab and Go, that is, when contrasted Armada and Android. So they're both like very teamwork centric. They both like to play with each other as opposed to apart from each other a lot.
Right.
But I think Armada and Android are definitely more aggressive.
Yeah,
they're definitely more about getting in your face, setting up those teams combos.
Android really likes to push it.
Yeah.
Something that Shroom has told me in the past is he thinks that weakness of a lot of people playing against Music King is that they don't challenge him at the ledge.
They do not challenge him.
Yeah.
They let it go.
Yeah, they let it go. They just let him do his thing.